So, Priya, in the last video, we talked about customer advocacy being an integral part of any SaaS company out there. Now, how do these companies find out who these customer advocates are on the customer side? What are the signals or cues that they need to keep in mind?
That's a fantastic starting point, Arindra. It's often not as obvious as a customer shouting on top of a roof for you, though they can be great as well. We look for a few key things. First could be the high engagement with the product or a service that you provide. Are they logging in as much? Are they using the advanced features you've released recently? Are they attending your webinars and being up to date with your product? These all show deep investment. Second could be positive qualitative feedback. They might not be shouting on social media, but in surveys, support calls, or in check ins with your support team, are they consistently praising specific features or providing feedback on them? Third could be a subtle one, though, a willingness to provide you constructive feedback. An advocate isn't just a cheerleader, they want to see you improve. If a customer takes the time to tell you where you can do better, it often comes from a place of caring and investment. They believe in your potential.
That's insightful, especially the point of constructive feedback. It shows that they are truly invested in your company's growth. Once we have identified these potential advocates, how do we move beyond just asking for a review? How do we nurture this relationship so that they genuinely feel valued and not just like a marketing asset?
This is where the actual art is. It's about a genuine relationship building. Are you personalizing your interactions? Don't just send generic emails. Know their business, their goals, their specific outcomes, and wins with your product. Celebrate their success, share relevant insights that will help them thrive in their organization. Secondly, create exclusive opportunities, maybe like an early access to new features, invitations to private user groups, or even just a personal thank you from a senior leader from your org. Make them feel important. Make them feel like they are part of an inner circle in your organization. Imagine receiving a handwritten note from a CEO which says, "Thank you for being such a valuable partner." Doesn't that resonate? Yes, it does. Thirdly, a critical one would be to just listen to them when they are giving you feedback. When they offer feedback, act on it wherever appropriate and tell them what you did. Close that loop. This builds trust and shows that their voice actually matters.
That definitely sounds like a powerful way to build loyalty. You mentioned that making it mutually beneficial relationship. Now, what value should a company be providing back to its advocates? It can't be all about what we get.
Absolutely not. It's a partnership. The value we give back can be diverse. It could be a public recognition, featuring them in a case study, giving them a shout out on social media with permission, of course. It could be exclusive networking opportunities with other industry leaders. For some, it might be training or consulting time to help them optimize the use of your product even further. Offered co-marketing opportunities where we promote our client's business to our audience. The key is to understand what they value and tailor your reciprocation. It's about empowering them, not just using them.
So that's a great point about tailoring the reciprocation. Now let's talk about the flip side. That's the negative feedback. Is it even possible to turn a dissatisfied customer into an advocate? If so, what's the magic behind it?
This is where the customer success truly earns its stripes. It is absolutely possible. And sometimes those who have experienced a problem and seen it resolved effectively become your fiercest advocates. You would ask why? Because you have shown them you're committed even when things go wrong. The magic is less magic and more methodical. It starts with empathy and active listening. Let them feel heard, validated. Don't ever get defensive. Then rapid problem solving with transparent communication always works. Keep them updated on what you're doing to fix things. Finally, this is very crucial to go that extra mile. Offer an apology that includes like a genuine gesture, maybe a credit, an extended service, or a personalized follow up after the issue is fixed. It shows that you care about their experience, not just preventing a churn. It transforms a moment of frustration into a moment of truth demonstrating your commitment to their success.
So can I say it's about going above and beyond with regards to customer satisfaction, customer query till the time it gets resolved.
Absolutely.
Priya, that was incredibly insightful. Now let's shift gears to the growth aspect. Once we have nurtured these advocates, how do we effectively and ethically leverage their voice to drive our company's growth? What channels work best?
This is where customer success and marketing become the dynamic duo of the org. Firstly, case studies and testimonials, they are always evergreen. You don't just write them, tell a compelling story. What challenge did the customer face? How did you solve it? And help them achieve a remarkable outcome. What was the quantifiable impact due to this? Second could be a social proof. Encourage them to share their experiences on LinkedIn, G2, Capterra, kind of relevant review sites. Make it easy for them. Provide them templates, shareable assets, or even a direct link. Third could be referral programs. A well structured referral program incentivizes advocates to bring in new business, benefiting both the organizations, them and you. A fourth could be, and this is becoming really huge, user generated content. Whether it's a video or a blog post or even a social media post where they tag you, this is incredibly authentic and persuasive. And always ensure ethical practices, never coerce, always be transparent, and always get explicit permission before sharing their story or even their image in your marketing content. Authenticity is the ultimate currency here.
That's a comprehensive list and really useful.
Thank you.
Priya, for metric-driven leaders listening to this podcast, how do you measure the ROI of customer advocacy? What KPI should we look at, and is there a quantifiable impact on growth?
This is vital. It's not always a direct line, but this impact is profound. We look at several KPIs. First is Net Promoter Score and customer satisfaction, CSAT, NPS and CSAT. What are the trends? Are they improving? Higher scores correlate with higher customer advocacy. Referral leads and conversion rates. How do we track this? How many new customers are coming through advocate referrals? And how do they compare to other lead sources in terms of conversion and lifetime value? Next could be customer lifetime value, CLTV. Advocates tend to have higher CLTV because they churn less and often expand their usage. Next is reviews and ratings, volumes and sentiment. Are you seeing more positive reviews on third-party sites? Time to close new deals is the next one. Advocacy often shortens sales cycles because prospects come in with higher trust. The most crucial one is cost of customer acquisition. Advocacy can significantly lower CAC because referrals are essentially free leads. These metrics together paint a powerful picture of advocacy's financial impact.
That's a interesting list of KPIs and metrics to look at when evaluating the impact of customer advocacy. Thanks for that.
Thank you so much.
So, Priya, as we wrap up, you have painted a vivid picture of how customer advocacy is an integral part for any SaaS company. Now, how do you see the customer advocacy evolving to become a company's primary growth engine in the coming years?
Arinder, I believe we are moving towards an era where trust is the ultimate currency. People don't trust ads, they trust other people. So, customer advocacy won't just be a growth engine, it will become the primary growth engine. I envision companies truly building their entire strategy around this. It won't be an afterthought, it will be baked into product development, marketing, sales from day one. We will see more sophisticated platforms for managing advocate programs, deeper integration between customer success and marketing data, and a greater emphasis on creating truly delightful experiences that naturally foster advocacy. The companies that will win in the future won't just sell products, they will cultivate communities of passionate users who organically attract more customers. It's about moving beyond selling to being advocated for. That's the future.
That's a great statement to end on. That's being advocated for. Priya, thanks for being a part of this podcast. It was indeed a pleasure having you on the show. And thanks for sharing a wealth of knowledge with all our listeners. Thank you.
My pleasure, Arinder. Thank you so much for having me.